I do not disagree with Ben Shapiro on this one here.
Downloads or YouTube downloads for specific. I'm not going to get into a contest of comparing statistics on episode downloads or YouTube downloads for specific episodes with Megyn Kelly, because that's not how I measure morality. But that is clearly how Megyn measures morality. A lot of figures are looking at their click count, which is being jogged algorithmically, and they assume that their views are actually popular with the bulk of the American people. And that's why some engagement farmers, people who spend all day abandoning principles but bragging about their view count, are claiming political victory even while President Trump ignores literally everything they're saying, which is why, for example, sadly, Megyn Kelly continues to pretend she's the vanguard of the conservative movement, citing, wait for it, her YouTube numbers. Yesterday, because she's upset at me, she put out a statement saying she wanted to thank her audience because they had 138 million views on YouTube in February alone, twice every show on CBS News combined. And then she talked about my YouTube traffic and says that her YouTube traffic is significantly higher than my YouTube traffic. Again, I'm not going to get into a contest of comparing statistics on episode downloads or YouTube downloads for specific episodes with Megyn Kelly, because that's not how I measure morality. But that is clearly how Megyn measures morality. Some might point out that Megyn's supposed bravery, because Megyn tends to put herself out there as a brave figure standing up to the predations of the censors. Some might point out that Megyn's bravery stops precisely where the clicks end, that she was pro-trans until the clicks turned against it, at which point she suddenly became the most militant, cursing opponent of the trans movement, that she was pro-Israel until the clicks turned against it, at which point she started hinting of dark, sinister conspiracies to silence her, that she was pro-Erica Kirk until the clicks turned against it, at which point she went totally silent on Candace Owens, slandering the widow of her supposed friend. There is not and has not been a political parade that begins without Megyn Kelly at the front, that ends without Megyn at the front waving a baton. And as for her purported bravery against censorship, let's be clear. According to Megyn herself, she's thriving. She's got great traffic. No one's censoring her. And she's talking about every topic under the sun, particularly things like Israel. Well, I shouldn't say every topic, almost every topic. It turns out there is one topic she won't talk about. That, of course, would be her continued complete moral betrayal of Erica Kirk to kiss Candace Owens' ass, even as she cosplays as the brave woman standing up against censors who don't exist. She says she'll die before she bends the knee to those.
Okay, so I don't disagree with Ben Shapiro on this one, but there has been reports that the Daily Wires, are buying bots. So if Ben Shapiro value morality more than clicks and views, then he should not be buying bots. He should not be buying his way through relevancy. Echoes from Above made a video um, exposing him and the Daily Wire for buying views. If Ben Shapiro cared about morality, he will go through the grind. For example, Kyle Kalinske went through the grind. I remember back in 2021 when Kyle Kalinske had his fallout with the Young Turks and Jimmy Dore. Kyle Kalinske channel was dead for 2 years. And on April 23, 2023, Kyle Kalinske kept grinding and grinding and grinding, and he got his channel to over 1 million subs. And right now, he has his channel over 2 million subs. He has the same amount of subscribers as his friend Michael Knowles. So if morality matter, like Ben Shapiro likes to say, then he should not be buying bots. That's all I gotta say.